Kalfat is a quiet farming community. Many people have left to find work elsewhere. It's not the kind of place you'd expect to find the family of one of the most powerful men in Britain. But this ruined building was the home of Conservative Party leader Boris Johnson's great-great-grandfather, Haji Ahmed Reza Effendi. The house next door is still owned by distant relatives, and more of them can be found in the village.
Of course, we want Boris Johnson to be the Prime Minister of the UK. We even watch him on television and want him to be Prime Minister. We hope it happens, but we don't know how it will all turn out.
We as people of Kalfat and Chankiri would be very proud to see someone with Turkish roots become Prime Minister of a strong country like Britain.
Traces of Johnson's family can be found in the graveyard. They took surnames such as Kaya and Demir after the founding of the Turkish Republic. Boris Johnson's great-grandfather, Ali Kemal, became a government minister towards the end of the Ottoman Empire. He was killed in the Turkish War of Independence, but he married a British woman and they had a son who became Boris's grandfather. Boris Johnson's ancestors were well known around these parts because they also had blonde hair. They were known as Sarah Olengiller, which means the blonde one, and his family. But we haven't seen any fair-haired people here, and the locals tell us they've all moved away. Mustafa Bal is the former mayor of Kalfat. He met the Conservative leader in the British capital in 2012 when he was mayor of London and credited his re-election with his Turkish roots.
He stood up and beat his chest and said, "Because of my Turkish identity, I won the election." He said that his opponents had tried to use his identity against him. He said that because his roots are Turkish, he could not be elected mayor. But he said because of his Turkish background, he won with a larger majority.
Boris Johnson's relatives in this village hope he'll pay a visit, now that he's Prime Minister, to reconnect with his Turkish heritage. But it could be a while. With Brexit looming, the new Conservative leader looks to have plenty on his plate. Andrew Hopkins, TRT World, Kalfat, Turkey.